What's going on, folks? Folky Wokies. Welcome to our channel. Need to get a bottle of water. Ball wall. Is that how they say it? Ball wall. I'm still trying to find my keys. I lost my keys for my car, sort of. Oh, they're probably around the corner somewhere. Probably around the corner somewhere, mate. Need to get you guys on a stand. So get some water now. Some water. Oh, there's one of the donkeys. Thinking I got something for her. Better get out there soon. She's gonna pull stuff all off the railing where I just stuck it. Yeah, I'm not sure where my keys went. And of course the doggies are probably gonna want to come outside, even though they can't. Oh, donkeys. They think they want something and have something. They're the donkeys, thinking I got something for them, which I kind of do, because it's right here. Here you go, little one. You want some too, Mama? What's up, waiter? There you go. Get you guys on a stand here. You guys up in the air. How's it going? Do they eat apples? Probably. I don't think I've ever given them apples. The neighbors might have. I know the one neighbor gives them carrots. What are you doing, Mama? What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? They like oranges. I did that a little shorter than eating oranges. I tried getting a dove today with my pellet gun. It's not dove season, but this dove is able to be hunted year-round. It's Eurasian collar dove. They're an invasive species. But I forgot about height over boar, and I did something. What's up, girls? So I shot out from my door here, and I hit right here instead of out here, where the doves were right. They were right on the other side of this grill here. No mules, just two donkeys. Just two donkeys. This one's the younger one. She's like 9, and this one's the mama. She's maybe 12 or something. Yum, 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 yum. Brrr. Nibble, nibble, nibble. The doggies want to get out because they know I'm doing something out here. There you go, mama. Anybody else on here? I got 2 people on here right now. All right. Well, I'm studying for a sermon. So, yeah. That's kind of why the title is what it is. The throne room. Who's on your heart's throne? What are you doing, little one? Oh, your mama. Your mama, because you don't have the harness on. Like little one does. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Anyways. I've been studying some on this today. Oops, did I tear that out? I guess I was supposed to. It was already out, I guess, earlier. Anyways, 6 people in the chat. Appreciate y'all coming by. How's it going? What's up? What's up, donkey? What's up, girl? No. No mules, just donkeys. Just donkeys. Good old donkeys. Oops, where'd my pen go? Found it. Got a beautiful view out my back/front porch. Technically it's the back, but it's also the front because it's the front of the house. They have it reversed. What's up, Damien? Ate a whole Domino's pizza, feeling pretty foolish. Oh, fool, as in yeah, fool as in like you're a jokester. You're a fool. He's a little fool. What's up, Damien? Don't be chewing on the trash, donkeys. Hey, stop it. What are you chewing on, girl? All right, let's see here. So my ideas for my sermon here is like how that there's many things in life that can draw our hearts away from what really matters. Sorry, the sun is like glaring like crazy. and because the sun's setting over there. And yeah, things that can draw our hearts away from things that really matter in life. You got multiple things in our life that cause us to do things like our eyes, our hands, which would be like our touch. I had to think of the different. John Bunyan had an allegory called Man's Soul, or the City of Man's Soul, the Holy War. And he talked about the feeling gate in there, the ear gate, the nose gate, the eye gate, the mouth gate. Did I say nose already? I think I did. And how different things, depending on how we open and close those, for good or bad, have good or bad consequences. It's just not the right lighting out here right now. Is it, folks? Maybe that's better that direction. You can see the fuzz of my beard here on the sides. So I don't know. That was just kind of some of my thoughts here. Some of my thoughts are on my phone here, so that doesn't help. It does not help, mate. It's a biblical discussion. What's up, Method? Not really. We're just, I'm studying for my sermon for tomorrow, so it can and it can't be. You can do whatever you want. Appreciate you coming by, Method. How was your weekend so far? Mine's pretty uneventful because I didn't really do anything other than at home here. Why so, Raccoon, Mr. Candy? Any way I can help with that to deter you? Hopefully you're just joking. If you do, I love you still. Let's see here. Let's see, Matthew 6:21 and 24. Mr. Experience is laughing. What's he laughing at, mate? I'm sick of bleeping kids. Mom mad, everyone mad. Ugh. Well, I'm not mad, so not quite everyone. Let's see here, folks. Let's go back to that Matthew reference here. Matthew 6:21. I guess there's pros and cons of being married, huh? And having children. I know there is. Just like there's pros and cons of being single, like me. Let's see here. Can you hear the birdies chirping in the background? Probably, huh? Hey, there's one smile. Just ate beans and rice and a little bit of chicken. Hey, that sounds good. Actual sick? Ungrateful? Well, possibly. That's true. Things of life can get us down and cause us to forget the things that we do have. What's up, Traven? Those are donkeys. You saw that one, the rear end of that one, huh? That's an ass. And that's another ass. Sorry, the sun's shining in your eyeballs. Let me switch the camera real quick. There's one. That one's the little one. And that one's Mama. She's about 12 or 13. And that one is about 8 or 9 is what I heard. What's up, Traven? Appreciate you coming by. And a duck, doing the best I can. Oh, she thinks I'm going to give her something. You heard me talking about her. You want something, Mama? You need something, Mama? Huh? You need something? So, Mama, I just gave you something. Nah, I hear you, bro. I mean, there's times I've had some really rough stuff, and it's like, why? Like, why, God? Why do I have to be in this situation? Like, I've been through it how many times already? What do you got to teach me this time around? Trying to look at the positive side of things. They give you Elijah in the Bible. He thought he was the last one. God said, no, there's a select amount still that are faithful to me. Your local pastor. No, he didn't die for that. That's sad that you're saying that, my friend. He died for our whole body, but it was for our fallen state, our fallen man. Not for what you're saying. Let's see here. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. That's one of the references I have for my sermon here. In Matthew 6:21. Hit up the church's desert. Find yourself a God-fearing wife. Oh, I have a church that I'm going to, but it's just our local home church. Yeah. Oh, definitely going to be a God-fearing wife. No joke there. I'm still waiting on the one I was dating. Only God knows what will become of that. There's been a lot of up and down on her end. I know I shouldn't wait too long, and at this point, I haven't felt the Lord tell me not to give up yet, not to lay it down yet. Till He says so, I'll keep praying for something. What's up, Immortal? I'm the local pastor at his local church. No, you're not. In Canaanite mythology, El was the supreme creator, deity, king of the gods, and father of majority deities, including in early Israelite traditions, Yahweh. Yahweh, yep. The I Am. Hey, Travis. Talk to Kimberly and the kids today. God wants you to wear a hat. I do wear a hat when it's hot. And when it's really bright outside and burning my scalp. And when I go hiking. And let's see, when I go cave exploring, I usually use helmets. But yeah, this channel, guys, what we do on this channel, if you're new, we do cave exploring, old mine exploring, a lot of hiking. We do shooting content, and we just chat about this, that, and the other. Have I seen the Pope's hat? I have, not in real life. Let's see here. Let's get my tablet out here. El was father of Yahweh. That would probably be God, right? Because he's, well, sort of. Jews wear hats too. They do. But it talks about for a man when he prays not to have his head covered. So I don't have a problem with people wearing hats. So do Amish people. Amish men, they do as well. They wear hats all the time, except when they pray. Let's see here. What's up, Zero? Where did the sun go? What's up, M4? And Alice. Hello. Appreciate you showing up in my life today. You're welcome, Naomi. Sorry I couldn't stay long. I'm still studying off and on with my sermon. You're welcome. Still studying it. Some mine's on this phone here, so we weren't able to... I don't have all my thoughts written down. I was going to do it from the phone, but we can do some of it elsewhere. Because some of it might have been saved in my photos here. Let's see here. Like my Google photos. Since I took them on this, it should automatically save to my Google Photos. What's up, Maddox? CB. Try to write death in Russian on the buttstock of my lever action. Oh, really? How's Maddox? Raccoon, what's up? He said M4. Yeah, that's his other name. His name used to be M4. Where did the sun go? Mrs. Hill, there's my sister. Yep, there she is. CB, my brother. Yep. CB, yep. Let me put to all chat, all messages, and turn the translator off. It's kind of messing it up. Miss Alice, my sister. Yep. Let's see here. What should I do for a poll? This isn't really a poll, but it's more of just asking to sub for awesome content. Helps out. Season 2 of my Plus show, US about to end. I need like 4 or 3 more episodes. Okay. Yeah, I tried to have a channel after the name of a pew-pew, but apparently if you have a name of a pew-pew, a YouTube channel, YouTube won't be able to pick up your channel name if you search it up. Well, Desert Armory and More. Once I got big enough, it comes up, even if you put just Desert Armory in. If you put my name, it comes in. Now, my other channel has nothing to do with firearms. And it doesn't come up unless you put it in exactly how it is, because it's a small enough channel. It has like 269 subscribers. I might have got a couple over the weekend, or since yesterday, because I posted a video. Let's see. Need to count something? Leave me alone. I'm talking to my brothers. Got something to do. I can't stay. Oh, that's fine, Naomi. That's fine. Thanks for popping in and liking the live. Raccoon, drop and give me 20. Drop and give me 20. You're on thin ice. I'll be watching you. Oh, he's fine. He's just having a bad day. We all have those bad days. Let's see. Excuse me. Where's my other account? I'm still 269 on my outdoors account. Jerome's Outdoor Adventures. Still only has 269. I was hoping to get 1 or 2 from that short, or not short. It's a long format, 12 minutes and 14 seconds. Let's see here. Switch accounts. Pew pew, I hope you don't get in trouble. Oh, it doesn't matter. Or if you in my shoe 2.5. Watch all you want. Jerome got my 6. Jerome got my 6. That's me. I guess. That's what they call me. Allegedly. Allegedly. What's up, Internet Police? Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. Yep. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming in. He's fine. He be fine.
Same old shit, different day.
How'd a live also just start? What's up, Rambo? What type of church are you delivering or serving to? Jimmy, what's up? It's a Christian home church, actually. There's about 30 of us off and on, between 25 and 30, roughly. It's at a home church. Bible-based, straight from God's Word. Much love, fam. Thank you for popping in, buddy. Thank you for your service, too, bro. Let's see. We got another Marine in here, finally. Yep. Yeah, we have another one that hasn't been in here in a long time because, YouTube don't push notifications. And maybe they got their notifications turned off because YouTube does that. YouTube does that. It's very mean. Magnum Research discontinues one of their best BFRs. But why?
What is up, y'all? Welcome back.
Which one?
I have some bad news today. I am sorry to report.
Because I had the 500 of that.
One of the lineup of the BFR revolver. One of the biggest, finest revolvers ever. This isn't your average revolver. These big, fine revolvers, big freaking revolvers, whatever you want to call them, they can shoot some monster cartridges. And they can also be chambered in some smaller cartridges. And sometimes they can shoot both, like this particular one. So this is a creation of Magnum Research.
Can shoot both? Is that the 460?
And there is a significant lineup of variations
Simplify,
of
yep.
this firearm. And for some reason, this one just got the boot. I can't understand why.
Was it the 460 BFR? It's kicking like a 460, the way his hand is. He's one hand in it. Alice sounds much love. Much Rambo dealing with his raccoon, stolen valor. No, he's not stolen valor. All right, we got that saved for later. We can look that up. Where's my Google Photos? Just ordered the Atlas 5H bipod. That might be the one I was looking at for my. I think it was an Atlas for my 338 Lapua. One of my friends had the same gun I do, other than it's a different scope. He likes teasing me and saying I got the wrong scope on because he has some other brand. He has Night Force. Mine's a Vortex Viper. He's like, oh, I need to get Night Force. Just yesterday, he was teasing me about it, and I picked up the gun. The one I got recently. Serve a small church with around the same number, blessed with a nice church and property. We just meet at the homes for now. Found one on sale through 350 beans. Sometimes you can get them under 300 for what do they call it? Kind of like dent and bent. Like might have a little scratches on it. There's one the other day for under 300, and I was like, that's the one I need to jump on when they have them. Let's see here. I need to go to my Google Photos to see if my screenshots I took from that is on my Google Photos account. Army on this end. Yep, he is Army. We talked about it another time, I think. Let's see. So it was today. I took screenshots. So we should be able to find some. It's not on device. They were taken today. Let's see if I can find it. Those were taken yesterday. Oh, maybe I did take it yesterday. Here it is. I found it. I found it. At least we're all green. Greenhorns? Let's see here. I was studying a little bit earlier, and one of the things I came across was about there's always going to be a throne and a cross in each one of our hearts. In every heart, there's a throne and a cross. And if Jesus is on the throne, then self is on the cross. But if self is on the throne, then Jesus is back on that cross he was crucified on. It's all about lordship. Who is ruling our hearts? Who's on that throne of your heart, of my heart? Are we crucifying the Son of God afresh each day because I'm not yielding my desires and motives and intents of my heart to the Lord? That's kind of one of the ideas there. It's one of those devil worshippers channels. It's not. What's up, God the Frode, whoever that is? Let's see. They called me today, asked about M. She's having PTSD. PTSD ain't fun. It ain't the fun thing. No, I worship the Lord. Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. 3 in 1, as they call it. Let's see here. I'm trying to think what I should write next. What's verse 24? That one was about in Matthew. No man can serve 2 masters. Either he'll hate the one and love the other, or else despise the one. You cannot serve God and mammon. Mammon, the idea there is wealth or money, possessions. He pray for people that have done a horrible thing for our country. That's a good question. Sometimes you can just pray that God is the one who controls that all, and it's in his hands. Vengeance is the Lord, saith mine. I will repay. If it's something that wronged you, that's a leader, yeah. Nothing you can really do about it. I mean, if they're a leader of your country, I don't know. Or somebody in point of office like that. Other than, there's the verses that talk about pray for those who despitefully use you and persecute you, or the heart of the king is in the hands of God or something like that. There's a verse that talks about that and praying for your leaders. Nope, it can't be fixed. That's the thing. There's things in life that it can't be fixed. The past, what's done. Sometimes you just gotta leave and let lay, and realize it is what it is. Nothing you can do about it. So sometimes you just gotta go on. I mean, I gotta learn that myself. It's way easier said than done. Way easier said than done. Let's see here. Since you can't fix it. Go on, move on. Yeah. Grilled cheese or toasted? Grilled cheese or toasted PBJ? I don't know if I've ever had toasted PBJ. Andrew? Toasted PBJ? That sounds really good. I've never toasted the bread first before I ate it. So, I mean, thinking of non-toasted, I'd probably go grilled cheese. But speaking of grilled cheese, that would be really good right now. What's up, Starboy? I wish I could make sense of war. I know. Doesn't hardly make sense sometimes. Whoever sits on the throne of your heart determines the direction of your life. Hello, desert. How you doing, buddy? Appreciate you coming. You want the peanut butter to melt on the toast. Oh, okay. Where is easy living after it is what is hard. If you end up living, as in like making it past that. I'm sorry for whining, Jerome, but I was 19. Oh, when you're in? When you started? Hey, it is what it is. Dump on you. I don't care. Trying to help someone who's struggling. You had a bad day, it sounds like, and I'm here for you, and God's there for you even more than me. Healer of broken hearts. Set the captives free. That captives could even be the battle of our mind. What's up, Cone? Those the captive thoughts in that respect, where we need to release the chains of bitterness, unforgiveness. Soon the fun and joy, birth pains almost over. Birth pains? What you mean? Thanks for those happy poops. What happened? Where did Son go? He retracted some question he had. War can be a necessary evil. Yeah, it can be, unfortunately. Way, truth, and life. Yep, no man cometh through the Father but through Jesus Christ. Or but through me, I think it says, which Christ is the one talking, so. Well, the sun must have went behind the mountains, because all of a sudden, yeah, because I'm all of a sudden getting a chilly on my feet. I can feel it. Sun went behind the mountains, folks. Where did the sun go? Yep, went behind the mountains, M4. a little breezy out here. I'm not transgender. I'm just Royce. What's up, Royce? How you doing? Appreciate you coming by. It's cold and windy all day today here. There's just a real slight breeze, which I'm not sure if throughout the day if there was. I was inside most of the time. I saw a picture of a French World War I soldier holding a motto, Winchester 1894. A motto. Do you want to live with that? Live with what? Hello, I'm good. How are you? Pretty good. I have a sneeze coming though. I can feel it coming on. If you have one coming on, just squint at the sun, which is behind the mountain right now. Excuse me. But it's bright enough that it helped. But I'm doing pretty good. I'm studying right now for a sermon tomorrow. A&R Wings and Things. What's up? How are you? What's this stream about? You look like you're a Red Dead Redemption. I've never played that. People tell me I should because I have a lot of lever action firearms and double barrel shotguns. And so they're like, hey, a lot of your stuff you have reminds you of that. Remember me? Unfortunately, I do not. Girl didn't have a IED, just empty water bottles. Oh, that. I can understand what you're meaning, raccoon. So everybody is off, half asleep. Oh, half asleep. I'm a little tired. I thought you said Red Dead Redemption. You said like you're in Red Dead Redemption. Also asked about the TX22 FRT. Not done yet. I have not installed it. Totally different crowd tonight. Neat to see. It is a little different. Let's see. I man noodle model. I have a very small keyboard because of my phone. Probably something else did something weird. I did. Eleanor is the same age now, Jerome. Same age now. Is it 19? No, I thought earlier you said she was 9. I can't remember. The other day. That was somebody else probably. Anyways. Deny himself and take up. The one I'm looking for is in Mark 7. Okay. You said, sermon, what religion are you? I'm guessing some sort of Christianity. Yeah, I'm a Christian. Yep. TX22 FRT is so much fun. I love mine. I haven't done mine yet because I wouldn't mind getting a second one that I'll keep non-converted. Let's see here. The one I'm looking for is, it talks about taking up your cross daily. I thought it was the one in Mark. But the one in Mark, I don't see the daily part. Or the Luke or the Matthew. That's weird. Sorry for cracking that back to distraction. Oh, no worries. Let him deny himself. Daily. It is Luke. Take up his cross daily. There we go. Luke 9:23. Cool. I would say I'm agnostic now, but I used to be super interested in Orthodox Christianity and Catholicism. Still have my icons and stuff. I love them. Gotcha. Never been either of those, Greek Orthodox or Catholicism. Only thing I know about God is that I should have done 4 times and died 4 times. I'm alive, so there must be a reason. Yeah, that's the thing. That's like my grandma. She is not a believer. She might have at one time been saved. I don't know. Only God knows that. She has had cancer and life-threatening stuff so often. We keep telling her God's got something for her. And the last month or two, she really has had a change. And I hope it stays. And it doesn't help that she's got dementia now and some other stuff. And yeah, that's just not really, it's hard for her to reason then with that. What's up, Muhammad? Was Jesus the burning bush? I would tend to think it was God. It could have been Jesus. I believe there was one, at least one time, maybe twice in the Old Testament. Sorry, I got a mosquito by me. Almost got him. That Jesus was in the Old Testament. One was in the fiery furnace with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the time of Babylon. I think that's Babylon. The other one I think was mosquitoes on my nose. I believe the other one was when Abraham entertained three strangers. One of them, I think, was Christ. And then there's another one that could have been the person that wrestled Jacob. Might have been Jesus, possibly. What's up, brother? Hey, Baker. I am studying for a sermon out here, outside. We're on the porch, like we were last night. Can't even tell you the bleep I have survived, Jerome, because you wouldn't believe me. Actually, I probably would. I have talked to a couple war vets, including my great-grandpa. He was a World War II Marine. Might not be a Christian, but I support you all the same because we're all humans. Yep. Yeah, I have a sermon tomorrow. It's called The Throne Room. The idea is, there's different things in our life that we make decisions in that direct the trajectory of our life, and how our eyes, our ears, what we allow into our mouth, what we allow out affects our trajectory in life and how we go. What time is it? Right now it's 6:39 where I'm at here in Arizona. And the idea is who's on our heart's throne, who's controlling our life. You have no idea why I laugh? And because God's got something for you, like you mentioned. Someone sent me a text. It's just Optic Planet. Shout out to Optic Planet. They don't support us, but I bought a lot of stuff from them. Now, what time is your thing tomorrow? Oh, tomorrow, 10 o'clock Arizona time. So you're, if I recall, you're 3 hours ahead of me. I think so. Or are you 2? Raccoon, you're alive right now. Yeah, that's something to be thankful for. Yep. There must be something, Jerome, because I'm still alive and still whining, so I must have something to love to do. There you go. To live to do is probably what you meant. Your Eastern time? Yeah, okay, so you're Eastern. You're 3 hours ahead of me. So that would be, so we start at 10. We do singing first, and then a sermon, and then the brothers share. And then we usually have, they just share like thoughts of the sermon. And then we have a time of prayer and testimony, or testimony and prayer time. Nice stuff, Mr. Gentleman VR. How's it going? Oh, yeah, 7 a.m. You're right. So I was thinking the opposite way. No, it's 10 o'clock my time. You're 3 hours ahead. So you'd be 10. That'd be 1 p.m. Yeah. Would you eat bald eagle? What's up, Wyoming? If that was the last thing on the planet to eat and I needed to eat it, I think I could be forgiven. But not normally, no. If that was the only thing that was available to eat. 1 p.m. Yeah, that's what it'd be. My 2 most memorable days when I got mortar attacked and had a very big boom boom hit my Humvee. Yep. Gotcha. I think. Let's see. Yep, got you. I look forward to seeing it, brother. Oh, I won't be on here. We don't. What do you call it? I have people call in. There's one subscriber that usually calls in, but he has a meetup with one of his friends, so he's not able to call in. Russell Clausen usually calls in. He's from Canada. He's called in once so far. But no, we don't do a live of it, or a recorder or anything. There's a mosquito bugging me. Sorry, guys and gals. Yeah, otherwise, hey, you could. I mean, you could call, like, what I do is for Russell, Instagram or Messenger, which Instagram was a clear connection, even though they're owned by Meta, both of them. We did, he called in, or I called him on Instagram. We connected up that way. And then we just had it on speakerphone. So if he wanted to make comments during our sharing time, he could, which he did. He's one of my subscribers. Brother up there in Canada, eh? Can he lay? There's one of the donkeys. The one hung around for a little bit. You might have saw her in the background. One's right there in the letters, and the other one's further back. She's behind me that side. Can't see her. Can't see her. I mean, I guess I could do a live, just let it sit there. Never really thought about that. Just let the phone sit there. I'd have to ask if it's okay. Am I Prince Harry? I'm not Prince Harry. I might look like him. People say I look like Will Ferrell, too. What's up, Romero? Remora Fetto, however you pronounce it. My most memorable day was pretending I was not scared. But you were scared crapless. Because it all exited out. I smell the grill. Someone must be cooking something. It smells like it. I could take some grilled chicken. There's a couple restaurants down the road for me. One of them's a chicken, but I don't know if they're open. They're usually open just during lunchtime. I haven't seen them open during supper. But yeah, some people say I look like Prince Harry. Mm-hmm. I look more like his brother than his brother does. 'Tis what I hear. Let's see here. Deny. Disown, deny, abstain. %33 said they didn't want to subscribe. That's sad. Aw. I subscribe back. I always do. Even if you don't have a channel. That way, if you end up having a channel eventually, you'll have the subscribers. Oh, there she is again. There she is. There's the donkey. You want some more, Mama? All right, all right. Oh, now little one wants some. What's up, J.A.? There you go. There you go, Mama. There you go, little one. Don't bite my fingers. Don't bite my fingers. They haven't in a long time. Good old Rome, yep. We're studying for a sermon out on the porch. There's a couple skeeters out, though. Who that? Oh, it's the neighbor lady getting her mail. Across the street. There goes that skeeter by my face. Bugging me, bugging me. Let's see here. What are you doing, girl? What's up? I don't got any more on me. It's in the bin over there, or the bag. How you doing, Jay? Let's see here. Plant lemongrass around the porch. Does it help with skeeters? Possibly, I don't know. Or light a tiki. Depending what time of year it is, you wouldn't want to light a tiki because just in case if grass is dry, you wouldn't want to actually start a fire up where you don't want a fire. Let's see here. What are you planning for the sermon? The throne room of our hearts. That's the idea. Had y'all with me? I gotta call the kids still tonight. The throne room of your heart, or just the throne room. That's what I have it named. Let's see here. My roommate went to Tucson today for someone's birthday. It's his coworker. And they went to the racetracks in Tucson. Lendro Fierros. I do remember your name. Okay, that one I read. It's Ultimate. You plan on talking about who you choose to be seated next to? You're talking about in heaven? No. I didn't even think about that one though. It might be a good one. What's that? On impact range? Sounds like it. I didn't even think about that one because you're talking about how Jesus had two disciples. Was it James and John? That their mom came up to him and said, "Can you, make sure that my two sons can sit on your left and right hand at the throne." That's probably what you're talking about. Remember when you streamed with guns, you used to do that? I do. Plan on water and mags. Was that a lizard? I think we got a lizard over there, or a squirrel. What is that? Or is it a snake? What was that? Mama. Oh, you're a little one. What was that, little one? Was that a lizard? I think that was a lizard. I didn't think about that one. They wanted to be, higher than the rest of the disciples. Didn't even bring a plate carrier in Iraq, just water and mags. You must have had a mag carrier then. What are you doing, girl? You sniffing my toes? Just don't bite them off. They're back over here thinking I got something for them. I don't. I don't have anything. You trying to suck on my finger and bite me at the same time? We don't allow that. The biting part, at least. Put them in your backpack. Oh, okay. Yeah, because most plate carriers would, have the pockets for all the mags. Hey. Calm down. Calm down. You're going to hurt yourself. Sound like the neighbors all coughing up the storm again. I do not miss the 80 pounds of gear. Yeah, I know, right? Had a backpack full of water, magazines, Barrett, M4, and a 1911. 50 Barrett? Jay says, kind of correlates to the company you choose and stay on the narrow path. Yeah, because your chief pursuit would be more like getting a higher status. I got you there. Which most of the time, higher status people their focus is on money, not Christ and a servant's heart. There's a few out there that are. And thankfully, God has blessed them with good riches to be able to bless others. What's up, AT? Hey, Ethan. Let's see here if I can find that reference. That is... Where's that at? What would I search for that? Good evening, sport. What's up, Keaton? Keaton Sama. Thank you for coming. What time is it? It's so bright out. It's not as bright as it looks. The sun's behind the mountains. It is 6:53. Yes, Jerome, how have you not understood yet that I was a sniper in the Greens? That part I don't remember you mentioning. If you did, I'm sorry I forgot about it. What's up, the Warrior? Oh, you're good looking. I hear that. Let's see here. Creator, what's up? I feel like the Winchester 1984 would be a good trench rifle and World War III through a hunting rifle. Yeah, it would be. I have a dishonorable discharge for saving those 11. Oh, you did mention that before. Saw Creator on a knife channel. Oh, really? Well, you're 2 hours behind me. It's 8:53 where I'm at. Full Tang Clan is a hater, but I... Cool weatherman. Coolest weatherman? Raccoon said he was a 317 Marine Scout Sniper. I forgot about the Scout Sniper part. I do remember you mentioning 317, and that he's a Marine. Reconnaissance. The old MOS for it, at least. So 317 means Marine Scout Sniper. I did not know that. Mitch, maybe you clarified that the other day. You probably did. Sorry. The last 2 days I haven't been feeling well. Day before yesterday and yesterday. Yesterday afternoon I started feeling more myself. The morning I was still a little under it. I did that one live in the morning, but yeah, it's New Testament. Oh, here it is in Matthew 20, verse 21. Verse 21. And he said to her, what wilt thou? She said to him, grant that these my 2 sons may sit, the one on thy right hand and one on thy left hand in thy kingdom. Let's see, a scout reconnaissance. Yep. Let's see, hater of coolest weatherman. Don't even know what that is. Is it a knife maker? Is Russell on right now? That's a new That's a new follower. 2 new followers on Insta. Good. I think I have almost 500, so I'm about halfway there to be able to go lives over there. I think it's 322 now. I don't know. Oh, for Marine Scout Sniper? Or Scout Reconnaissance, I mean. Which I guess would mean with snipers, too. A little itchy. Not too bad, though. Knife throwing rivals. Oh, okay. I've watched a few knife throwing channels. One's in Canada, if I recall, that I watch. I think that's like pretty much the only one I've seen mostly. Everything switched when they joined JL in 2006. The Russians did use the Winchester 1895. They did, yeah. JSOC, okay. Yeah, it's a lever action. I forget what it's chambered in. Wasn't it chambered in 30-06? How old are you? What's up, Spider? I'm 35. 35 años. Estoy 35 años. You did mention JSOC the other day, too. I remember that. How's it going, Spider? So if you're wondering about our channel, you're new. I haven't seen you in here. We do cave exploring, mine exploring, hiking, a lot of outdoor stuff. We do shooting and gun content. And we have lives almost every night about all sorts of stuff. Shooting content, religion, politics, all sorts of stuff. Doggies, what are you doing? What are you doing? You can't be outside because the donkeys are out. Nope. You gotta stay in tight. The doggies want to get out. And the star of the show for outdoor stuff is our doggy Skittles. He is a red healer. He loves exploring caves with us and mines. And we got 2 donkeys out here too chilling with us right now. One's right here. There's one of them. That's Mama. She's the older one. She's like 12. And the younger one is right there. She's like 8 or 9. McCain had a win, 1895, I think, The Rifleman. The movie called The Rifleman? Spincocker. Oh, one of those where you, like the Terminator did, right? That one's the 1887, sorry. 1897 is a trench shotgun. 1887 is a lever action. I have one. It's the newer version though, called the 1901. And mine is made in 1901. It's my oldest shotgun I have, I think, for a non-double barrel. I have double barrels that are older. Let's see here. Let's go back to my notes here, the screenshot. TV show in the 60s. Is that when The Rifleman was? I forget. Am I allowed to hold knives on YouTube streams, or is that not allowed? So, I have held knives. I'll tell YouTube, hey, this is a knife I'm opening a box. I have a real lever. I should leave it to Jerome. Haha. Hey, you could if you want. I have lots of lever actions. There's still some I would like to get eventually, like a 45-70. Anyways, and a 357 mag and a 45 coat. Anyways, I have seen also people do lives with swords, like katanas. I've seen a channel that does katanas on lives, and they never pull them that I know of. This one's real. I have a few. I have Winchester 92s and 94s. One's from 1895. Wholesome Television. Yeah, I've never saw The Rifleman. I probably parts of it growing up we might have. I think my grandparents used to watch The Rifleman. I forget who is the main actor of that one. Well, I guess you mentioned it, didn't you? Luke McCain. It has notches on it from Indian kills. I have one old enough that would have been used for that from 1895. It's a 3220. Most of the time, though, they would have used something else. They would have used a 4440 probably, or maybe a 3030. Did they have them back then? I'm not sure. I forget when 3030 came out. I think they had a few 3030s back then. But yeah, the 3220 was back then because I have one. Characters were Lucas McCain and his son Mark. Gotcha. The lighting out here is starting to make my camera a little wonky again. This front camera on this phone is not as good as my other one for low lighting. It's supposed to be better because it's a better, newer technology. And I'm half Indian, you know that. I'm about a 32nd Idaho. Or sorry, not Idaho. Oneida Indian. And Marshall Micah. Marshall Micah. 3030 came out in 1894. Okay, so they would have had a few of them back then, because mine is made in 1895, the 3220. I'm not sure when that came out. I did some history on it one time and did a short about it when I first got that firearm. When I did shorts that would carry a little bit of history, I need to start that up again. I did that when I first started doing shorts. I need to do that again. I forget what last firearm it was that I did history on. It might have been my Makarov 9x18. It's a FEG. It's made in 67. Yeah, the lighting's getting weird out here, so it's messing up with the camera. Let's see if I can turn on the... No Skittles. Canella, no. Just because Skittles can't go out doesn't mean you can. No. Put your head back in. Say, well, I want to go out. I know you do, but the donkeys are out here. Tuck your head back. Come on. Tuck your head back. Funny old doggy. Well, the 1894, obviously they have the model 1894 already. Of course, the 92 was made before 1894s. Here, that's a little bit better with the lighting on my face. Sammy Davis Jr. started in a couple episodes as a crack shot gunslinger. I have one AT. I have 3 94s or just 2? 2. Because one's a modern one made in the 70s. It's a 44 Magnum. It's a 94 AE. The other 94 I have is a 25-35. It's a neck down 30-30. Looks pretty cool. Kicks a little less than a 30-30, obviously. It kicks a little more than like a 223, less than a 270, because 270 kicks pretty good. I'd say it kicks about as much as a 308 or a little less. Because I'd say a 30-30 kicks more than a 308, in my opinion. I don't know. I also have a model 1894. Noise. What are you doing on there, Mr. Ant? Let's see here. I have a rifle from Yorktown. Yorktown. That sounds like a place in New York. I don't know why. New York? I'm looking at a Marlin Model 93 and 25-35. Oh, Marlin made them too? That's cool. Revolutionary War. Cool. I didn't know Marlin made them. So one I was looking at, it looks like the only company that made 35 Remington in a lever action was Marlin, and I think I saw one Taurus, or sorry, Rossi was it. I thought maybe Winchester had some, but at least on some of the sites I was looking, couldn't find Winchester 35 Remington. It was Marlin only. I was also looking 32 Special. I'd like to get one that's antique, but I don't think they had 32 Special until early 1900, so is what it is. Just doom scrolling, and I came across to this stream again. What's up? Welcome back, buddy. Marlin Model 93 is what became the 336. So I have a Taurus, a Rossi Taurus, 30-30 that looks just like a 336. It's I bought it in 2013 or end of 2012, something like that. It's what I took deer hunting, whitetail hunting. No, Canella, you got to stay inside. Screeping the door. All we have is 32 and a 30-30 and 45-70. Oh, 32 Special. I have the 32-20 in a Winchester, the 10 gauge shotgun. That's a Winchester lever action. The .25-35, the 32-20, and the 25-20. Yeah. The Rossi is the 336 film. Correct. Check out LSB or Mount McCoy or GB. They always have tons of levers. The GB is where I would look. Mount McCoy, I don't know if I have. LSB, I'm not even sure what that one is. Screenshot that one. It used to be the same company. They used to be? Which was? Who used to be the same company? Rossi and Marlin? That's diabolical. Lock, Stock, and Barrel. Oh, them. No, did you know Lock, Stock, and Barrel actually used to be, if I'm getting it correctly, someone told me they used to live here down the road from me near Sierra Vista, Arizona. And then, by the way, I've bought a few things from Lock, Stock, and Barrel. Pews or ammo, maybe both, or parts. But yeah, my local gun and pawn that I showed you a live of the other day, I walked in for a little bit and did some shorts. They told me Lock, Stock, and Barrel used to live over here in Arizona. Cannon Beach, Oregon is warm Swarming with elk. All right, sign me up, brother. Don't you delete me again. Grr. What's up, twin? It wasn't in Arizona. Well, there was a lock, stock, and barrel, or whatever it's called, in Arizona at one time. Maybe a different one? Possibly. Possibly. They're not around over here in Arizona. They moved elsewhere, though, so I don't know how long ago. Chat, what's up? Oh, we're talking about lever actions, which you don't have, I don't think. I think you mentioned how you need to get one. Maybe that was somebody else. But I'm studying for a sermon over here, and we get sidetracked sometimes about stuff on here. What's up, Twin? Twin Jen. Shout out to Twin Jen. Neighbor just hooked up his trailer on his Tahoe. Or is that Suburban? That's Suburban, I think. Need more. I only have a 22 Henry. Getting a free lever action next year. Next year? Okay. Kind of says they won't let hunters call the elk even though they're becoming the town nuisance. Oh, yeah. Probably because then they'd go overboard and lose too many of them. I wonder what he's doing back there. He went all the way to the back of his property with his trailer. You can kind of see him back there. That's kind of like in California, Northern California, where my sister lived. She's not there anymore. She moved to Arizona now. In Alturas, there was so many deer in that town, Modoc County, in Alturas. They were inbreeding and getting sick, and almost like a mad cow disease or whatever. There were so many of them, it was a pain. Joe's giving me one for anniversary, so why buy one now? Because you need more than one. You know that, twin. You need more than one lever action, just like you need more than one 9mm, brother. More than one Glock. Right, Glock Godfather? Glockfather? Yep. I heard that. Someone said they named you the Glockfather. That was a slap, rap it, tap it, or whatever. Yeah, see? He's like, yeah. Could have Ewing, he's backing up something. It could be. I saw somebody looking at some stuff of his yesterday or the day before that. Maybe somebody bought one of his cars. I don't know. Rex slap tap. That's it. Yep, I was on his and you hopped on, and he said he coined you the Glockfather. Hey, Paul, been a bit. We're out on the porch studying for a sermon and chatting about this, that, and the other. Like always. While I'm studying a sermon off to the side here. And the donkeys are in the background. There's both of them right there. What's up, 44? How's it going, bud? Excuse me. Remember, you have to have enough pew-pews to justify a militia, so government comes knocking, you can say you're the armor. I sleep with a 12 gauge, a 1911, M4, and a knife, and nightmares. Twin, what up, fam? I've got a 12 in the room and some other stuff. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it. Currently I have a 460 underneath the pillow. That'll blow a hole here in a while, plus some. Deer population in Modoc is down a lot because I'm just south in Larson. It's still like that here too. Yeah, Modoc County, where my sibling lived, Jessalyn, my sister. Dude, there was so many of them in that town of Alturas. So I keep enough for 2 militia groups. I'm getting there. Depends on how big the militia is. How big does it have to be considered a militia? 10 people? 20 people? 40 people? If it's 40, well, I got over 80 pew-pews. Each one can have 2. Or that would be two militias, yeah. Each one can have one. 25-ish? Oh, we got you covered then, brother. We can get you 3 militias. Almost 4. We're getting close to 4 militias with that one, right? You been, brother? Been a while and a minute. Yeah, you haven't been on mine in a while, and I haven't been on yours in a while because I don't get alerts from you anymore. I used to all the time. Oh, Woody's hooking up. Neighbor. Me though, I went live yesterday twice. The day before I didn't go live because I was feeling really sick. Part of yesterday I was sick too. And then last weekend I was exploring in caves, and I haven't did any content of that yet because I have so many content that's way before that I have to post first. So I'm slowly getting that sorted out, which is Skittles POV. I got 1 of 10. People wanted to see that, so those are pretty easy to do. So I did one last night in an hour or less. Plus I'm chatting in between, so it'd be way faster if I just didn't do it on a live. But to catch up on your cave content tonight. I don't have anything posted from last weekend's or the weekend before that, other than a couple little shorts of us walking to it, and then my tent last weekend at the campsite where I was at. But I do have some shorts of the cave near me, Coronado Cavern, Coronado Cave Cavern, whatever it is. I went down 2 bunny trail things that were real tight. Ungulators got nuts and wreck the ecology without hunters and wolves to balance the population. Ungulates go nuts. Ungulates. I don't even know what that is. You putting this on your second channel? Both actually. I'm still posting a lot of stuff on both. There's probably a little bit more outdoor stuff on the other channel. Dear, okay. But no, I'll be putting it on both. Why not, right? It's just I normally put Jerome's Outdoor Adventure as the main symbol because since it's going to be mostly for outdoor, it'll automatically be ready for that one. And I don't mind advertising that on this channel. They'll know, oh, well, that must be his other channel or something like that. But yeah, it'll have my Jerome's Outdoor Adventure symbol on it. Yep. Otherwise, I got to re-upload it and change that just to have the right symbol on it. I'm like, I mean, I could, but it's just a lot of extra time. Because I already have it exported with the one in, and so if I export it again, it'll export the whole thing all over. Yeah, it's a lot of rigmarole back and forth, so just figure just put the outdoor channel symbol on it, and then it's advertisement for this on this channel for that one. They'll be like, what channel is this? Well, I thought I was watching Desert Army and War. Like, oh, we got to check out this channel. Anyways, let's see here. I did post Skittles POV, one video so far, on both channels, so. Any new grabs? Did you see the shorts? I just got it picked up yesterday. Check out the short. I did teasers about it to the members, and then I dropped it to everybody. What's up, BR? Feels like I'm getting worked over for information in a realistic read. Red Dead Redemption 3 game. Yeah, can I get a couple wabbit skins and a new saddle? I don't have wabbit skins. I do have a saddle in my room with some lever actions there and some 44s and some cowboy gun stuff. Yeah, Paul, you probably didn't get pushed the content because that one only has about 100 views right now. Anything pew pew related. Actually, right now, anything I post has been getting garbage views. Every single thing. I'm like shadow banned to the max. Like everything's getting like 200-300 views. That's it. I think I got something that got 500 the other day with the tent. Have any maps of buried treasure? No side quest here, my friend. Sorry about that. Don't have any of those. But well, thank you for those donations. Appreciate it. Let's see here. W's in the chat for that. So, BR Brandon de Partroio. So our channel, I don't know if you're new or not, but our channel here we do cave exploring, mine exploring, hiking content, shooting content. We do a lot of that stuff here. We do lives pretty much every evening. Talk about this, that, and the other. We've been talking about lever actions tonight. We talk about some scripture because I'm studying for a sermon tomorrow. People's channels, how things are going for them, a few different stuff. If you like that, I'd appreciate if you could subscribe. Turn the notifications on too if you could. Gonna go hunting later and then sell the skins at a social club. I have gone hunting a few times. Unfortunately, the last two were not successful. And the last one I had planned might be all garbaged. I'm not sure. I need to call up Game and Fish and say, hey, did she give me the wrong tag? My bear hunt might be canned. Because it was supposed to be this time of year, I thought. But I just got something in the mail about a week and a half ago saying, how was the bear hunt? And I'm like, what bear hunt? Let's see. Thanks, Paul. Oh, just having fun as a troll. I'm cooling down. I promise. Thank you, sir. You're a good man. Ha 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 ha. Most trolls are pretty chill. There's a few of them that are a little mean. Your bin's pretty chill. Let's see here. Looks like he just unloaded his trailer so he could load something on it. Have you ever seen the 1980s TBN Superbook series? The Superbooks, yes, it's been forever though. I forgot about those. Yes, we did used to watch those. I'm pretty sure. Growing up, I'm pretty sure we saw the Superbook. Because you look like Adam from the first episode. It's an anime cartoon that was hilarious for me. Yeah, Superbook, it was a Christian base. Yeah, TBN was a Trinity Broadcasting Network. I only remember parts of it. During the Passover or something like that, or maybe it was in Jesus' time, they had a certain symbol that they would show people if they were Christians or not, and it was the fish symbol. And so they'd either draw it on the ground and erase it real quick, or like one guy was juggling a fish shape in the air. I remember that. I'm pretty sure that was Superbook. I'm going to have to look them up again, see if they're here on YouTube. That'd be something neat to watch with the nephews and nieces. Niece. I only have one niece over here currently. But you say I look like the guy Adam in there. Like Adam and Eve? Watched that from the time I was like 3 until I was 6, just the Old Testament, so I was like, I was a Jew in a way. So, let's see, I think I would have watched that in the early 90s. Probably like between 95 and 99, maybe, somewhere around there. Maybe not quite that. 99. Maybe that late. Why you avoiding me, Paulie? I don't know. I didn't know he was. He's used to your name being Candy. Probably why. What are the doggies doing?
What are you doing there, the mosquitoes?
They're waiting at the door wanting to come out, but the donkeys are out, so they can't come out. It's free on YouTube. That's what I wondered, especially because I have YouTube Premium. There's a lot of stuff that's free because of YouTube Premium. It helps. Let's see. I think I got a skeeter trying to bite me. Let's see here. Sorry, I was writing some stuff down. Oh, nobody said anything. All right, let's see here. My paper doesn't want to turn. There we go. They are so awesome. I watched it again recently, first time in 30 or so years. It's funny how after Samson kills everyone evil in the temple, the narrator calmly explains to the kid characters. Candy, with you got going on? Philistines. Let's see here. Polly, man is freaking the bleep out. Megan is freaking the bleep out. It's like 80s. From the 80s? I was born in 1990. So I'm 35. I'll be 36 in what? Less than 2 months. Less than 2 months. The same day one of my friends are getting married. He's a lot younger than me. Everybody's getting married but me. Poor me. Poor me. Poor me. Got married at 35. June 13th. My birthday's June 13th, mate. Thanks for asking. When's yours? I should always talk like this on lives. People might like me better. They might say, where are you from? From Ireland, eh? Maybe. I sound like I'm more Ireland or Scottish versus UK or something. All right. The donkey's on about. 3 pretenders to the throne. Yeah, but not to an American man. That's a huge red flag. American women, I know it sounds messed up, but it's true. There's only a few places left that's traditional. I don't know if Ukraine or France or Russia is one. American man? Yeah, but not to an American man. What's a huge red flag? Getting married at 35? Who's that? Oh, the donkeys are coming back. What's up, little one? Eh? You want some more num-nums? You want some more treats? Huh? You sniffing my toes? No, don't bite them. Don't bite my toes. Those are mine. Oh, a trad wife. They're hard to find. They're not around as much anymore. What's up, Mama? Marrying an American woman. Well, the one I was interested in has been serving in another country for a number of years. Es no bueno. Yeah, I know, right? She was serving in Honduras on a mission. I dated her for a while. Quite a number of months. 7 months. Not USA, but down south there. Oh, Mexico. I'm really close to Mexico. I'm in Arizona. So where I'm at in Arizona, to get to the border, like if you were as the bird, as a crow flies, 20 minutes. Less than that, maybe. What in the world is that donkey doing? What's up, girls? What are you doing? Our religion, we are supposed to be married when we are 13. Whoa, dear. Whoa, there. Let's see here. Like the Amish used to. I didn't know the Amish did that. I'd go more south and stop at the Darien Gap. I'm not even sure what that is. I forget what the Darien Gap. Wait. Donkeys? Yeah, I have 2 donkeys. You didn't know that? I posted a short about them like less than a month ago. Them eating oranges. I've had donkeys for, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 8 months. Have respectable communities and pockets everywhere, but they're in third world countries. What did Duran do? What did my buddy post? I already saw those. Maybe I didn't. Everyone know of many model 29, 29-1s or 29-2s for sale. Looking for a 8 3/8 inch barrel. That's that special one, right? The 29-1s and the 29-2s. Let's see, the Christians idolize marriage. We all do now in this country, but it doesn't matter because when you wait and you finally have a wife, everything you felt before is like a teenage fantasy and skewered. Anyone know why Paulie is ignoring me? He might not be on here anymore. Pinned and recessed barreled ones. He might not be on right now. you might not be seeing your comments either. YouTube's weird. It sorts through it and sifts through it, and depending on how it's set up, it's weird. Let's see, I talked to the kids. I have mom about U.S. Air Force. Yes, I'm so lost and confused. Aren't we all? As Copper Top says, we're all touched with the tism. In real life, all the longing for the relationship is not the real thing. Everything you envision, it's more down to a sot. What in the world's a sot? Look up, are you doing airsoft guns too? Traven, no, I've never done airsoft. I could do some of my pellet gun, I suppose. I used it a little bit today trying to get a Eurasian collar dove. They're invasive species here. I thought, oh, I'll see if my thing's still on. But I was too far away to get a good shot on it. Or I was too close, sorry. Because side over bore was messed up. Look up Cannon Beach elk if you get a chance. Interesting conundrum, but at some city councils, we'll have to let hunters remove the problem. Yep. Earth, it's like dross that burns off when it returns. It's like seeing an memory, but it hooks into lust. It's crazy how we're interesting. I will stay with the wife of your youth, and it's like a sister. Interesting. That's the healthy environment you're looking for. Exotic auxiliary. What's up, Boondocks? Hey tonight. Thanks for supporting. Stopping by my live early. Yeah. I think I was able to get on 2 of your lives. One, you were driving around the mount through the background. And then I got one on last night with the tent, I think. And then I thought you went live at least once or twice another time today. I think I hopped on just to double tap. I'm doing pretty good. I'm studying for a sermon over here. So if I'm over here making frowns and weird looks, it's because I'm writing. What's the sermon on? the throne room of our hearts. That battle that we have between choosing what's right or choosing what we want. Choosing what's right or choosing what others might want, and controlling our life like a slave, or getting self off the throne. Well, I talked to the kids, now I have to talk to Kimberly. I just got a text in from my sister, I think. I think it's another update about my about my aunt that's been real sick. Anyways, let's see here. My doggies want to get out, so they're scraping on the door, but I can't let them out because the donkeys are wandering around. That's great. Oh, thank you. Let's see, because the king has a ring. Let's see, I heard a lot of Catholics are mad at the popes for supporting Islam or something. Possibly. I know Trump had a big talk with him, reprimanded him for something. I forget what it was. Stepped on a lot of people's toes. Budak 6, so are you studying to give a sermon? Yeah, tomorrow. Teach a Bible group or a study. I'm not particularly religious myself. So our church service where I go, we meet in a house, two different houses, either my parents' house or another family's house. And there's like 25 to 30 of us that meet up. And so we usually have a time of singing about 7 songs or so, hymns. And then one of the brothers, we take our turns. Every week it's someone else's turn to share from the word. And it's usually like 25 minutes to 40-minute topic or sermon. Either you could do it on a subject, you can do it on like a series like Fruits of the Spirits or something like that, or a book of the Bible and just go through it. My dad and this other fellow has been going through books of the Bible. I usually pick a subject, or kind of like I did some of some of the Fruits of the Spirits. I need to do more of those. I did maybe 3 or 4 of them already. Let's see. And then after that, we usually have the other men that are in the group that didn't have the sermon or sharing of the word, whatever. They'll give insight of what they heard and testimony in that respect. And then we usually take testimony from the rest of the people and take prayer requests and then pray. Let's see here. I recognize that I'm fortunate to grow up as the product of a Christian nation, though, and recognize my blessings in that regard. Yep. I can see God has his hand on this man. At least he's not dishonest in what I mean. Oh my God, again. You're back in here, buddy. Hey. Too bad you couldn't like each time. Being pure-hearted in the King James means being honest, I think. That's part of it. That's part of it. Definitely part of it. Let's see here. Let's see. Where? But there. King James is what I read. Sometimes I'll draw from other sources to get other meanings, especially the Spanish version. Sometimes the Spanish translation, if you look at it, is actually better and could be more accurate. But all around, I'd say the most accurate is the King James version. But it was not the first translation. The Geneva Bible might even be better in some aspects than the King James. That's what I've heard. As well as, the Spanish translation. I think it's called the Renane or Renane, something like that. Some of their translations I like pretty much too. Let's see here. 11% on my battery. We're going to go dead here soon. I'll be right back. Need to get my charger. My little puppy dogs want to come out, but they can't because the donkeys are out. All right, I'm going to plug in the charger here. This is functional? Looks like it is. Got the green light on. Probably got... Canella, you can't come out. I already told you that. All right, take the kink out of the wire so the electricity can flow, right? No. All right. That's one thing. If wire has a kink in it, the power still flows, not like water. An American without a King James Version Bible and I'm not sure what the rest is. Geneva Bible is far superior. That's my Bible, simply compared to KJV. Yeah, most people, more conservative churches would just use the KJV. American man in America without a KJV and constitutional rights is like a Chinese man that doesn't eat with chopsticks in China. I suppose. Hey, Aaron, how's it going, brother? We're out here on the porch. On the porch. Don't forget the Strong Concordance and the other Lexingtons. Strong's Concordance, I use that. I have it on my tablet underneath one of my Bible apps. Donkey Combat? Get a Geneva Bible over there in KJV. It is, if I remember, it's an older translation. That's what KJV came from. Let's see here. What's up, girl? What's up, donkey? Mama, want some more? The donkey's right down here. Get you something to chew on. Got these little bits right here for them. For the donkeys. There you go, Mama. She's right down there. You can see the top of her head right here. There's no light because stuff's in the way, but surprised little one's not sneaking back over here. Hurry up, Mama, gotta eat it quick so she doesn't see chewing on something. Hurry up, quick, down it. GV is harder to understand compared to the Geneva. I don't know, it seems pretty easy to me. They have a 1980s book. It's an NIV. Yep, and KJV with a strong Lexington, and then the older Greek ones that Jesus quotes, the LXX or Septuagint, actually has a New Testament too. KJV speaks in tongues. The these and thous. Hey, Amy, how's it going? Amy, yes. Cave? What cave? Hey, Bruce, all done with your loading? I couldn't trust it. The KJV you can't trust? King James was a Freemason? I'm not sure what he was. I'm irritated. Oh, sorry about that, Amy. Sorry you're irritated. We had another buddy in here that had a bad day too. We've been trying to help him out. He's still in the live here. Hopefully we helped him out. You're all done, Bruce. What were you doing? I know last night you're cutting down sizing, I think. Something like that. I thought I heard the grinder going. Can't remember. You doing your 6 arc again or something? Or PRC? The operation didn't go well. I'm sorry about that. Listen to the KJV's under been dramatized about 20 times. Driving across country the few times I did, the word of the Lord is meant to be heard. It's a clearer look to read, but better introduction to hear. Yep. The 6GT, that was it. What are you doing? What are you doing, Mama? The big old donkeys down here. Huh, J-Mac just went live on the porch. I'll have to switch to him real quick. 600-yard comp tomorrow. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Well, good luck to you on that competition, brother. I have a sermon tomorrow, so pray that goes well for me. I'm studying it right now, writing notes and stuff down. I'd maybe be done already, but I didn't start till off and on throughout the day and a little yesterday. And then since I'm on the live with you guys, I'm a little sidetracked off and on, as you can tell. AI Jones, how's it going? Pretty good. Studying for a sermon while we're talking. We got our tablet here with some of the thoughts, my Bible under it, and a notebook here, writing some stuff down. Oh, and a water. Good old water. What room am I in? I'm outside. I'm on the porch. The front porch, back porch. It's the back of the house, but technically it's the front of the house, if that makes sense. Because this is the front of the mobile I live in, facing the opposite way, but it's not facing the street. Right on, yep. Yeah, that's the porch roof. Up above here's the rafters and whatnot, and here's the railing. You can kind of see the railing right here. It's a 2x6 sideways. Right on, brother. Yep. Uh-oh. Is the other donkey coming back? Maybe. That's a preacher worth investing time in America. Not me. I'm like the conjugi? I don't know what a conjugi. There, I refreshed it. See if it did anything. There's always been the prophetic types that are like the anchorites. I don't know what an anchorite is. And YouTube, why are you still showing 0 people? There's like 5 people in here. That's weird. That is just so weird. It just shows 0 people. Let's move it around, see if it does anything. 0 people. The Desert Fathers were called anchorites. Okay. I guess I would have called some of those patriarchs. Personally. 3 people. Mine shows 0. It shows nothing. It's been nothing for quite a while. What are you chomping on now, girl? One for me. It still says 0 for me. They were like the scribes and the theologians. Oh, okay. Used to be the powerhouses of the secular parishes. 1 for me. Yet now it shows 1 for me. But there's 4 of you, 3 of you currently. The Creator, BR, and I'm Not Rich. Wonder what motorcycle that was. I don't know. You heard that? It was gone. Not the bishops or patriarchs, the pastors, the priests. They were like hermit monks and theologians and scribes. Okay. Yeah, it only shows 1 on mine, even though there's 3 or 4 of you talking right now. A lot are were evil. Me too. Yeah, that's crazy. YouTube. Let's see, Colossians 1:18. Colossians 1:18. Kids' mom is okay. That's good. Who turned out the lights? Hey, what's up, Ethan? The sun went down fully. Now I have just the porch light on. Oh, the donkeys are back.
What do you want, little one? You want some num-nums? Okay, okay. I gave some to Mama, huh? Yeah, you did. There you go. Good girl.
What's up, 747? Got it back into guns recently. Oh, nice. Do the donkeys have any names? Sort of. The mom is Mama, and then the little one is little one. it's what do you call it? It's the one it was born. It was born to or whatever. It's the mom of the little one. People gave suggestions in one of my shorts, and I need to look through them and sort them through. I don't know if you ever seen them or not, but here they are right here. Let's see if I can. I got the phone hooked up to the. Okay, there's one right here. That's Mama. She's the bigger one, but she's a little shorter. And then we got little one here with the harness on. She's smaller and taller. No, they're both donkeys. They're both donkeys. Yeah, that one this one's the mom, so that gave birth to this one. Because she's about 8 and she's about 12 or so. This one is heavier and shorter and older. Huh, Mama? And that one's taller and smaller. Taller and smaller? Do I remember AvGeek? I do not. Is that who you are, Mr. Aviation? Major Aviation. And the donkeys are trying to... The one. She's trying to get to my toes. Disrespect to the 15% who said no. They just didn't want... They didn't want to subscribe for some reason. Like, please sub for awesome content.
No, ain't subbing. No. You weirdo. You freak.
One person came in here. Their name was something God or God something. I forget. And they were like, is this one of those demon worshipping channels? I'm like, no. Another guy said his account was called Your Local Pastor. And he was a troll. He was kind of a mean one. He was saying something that was pretty sad, I thought. I made a paper MP5. Cool. Well, I do have an airsoft Glock. Yeah, I think I remember you mentioning that before. Sorry, I'm writing down some notes. It's Pretty tactical looking, not gonna lie. Nice. It's now 8 for you, right? Yeah. Yep, 8 p.m. exactly. So you'd be 10, right? Or is it 9? I forget. I've been live an hour and 58 minutes. Almost 2 hours. It's gonna reset here soon then. It usually does it around this time or a little bit later if it didn't already. How's the sermon coming along? Oh, I got 2 pages filled out. Let's see here. What was the verse I was thinking of? A royal priesthood, a holy nation? Let's see if I can find that one. Royal. Let's see here. You live in GMT 7 zone, right? I'm not sure. It's its own zone. It's Arizona. So it's Mountain Standard. But it's Arizona, so we're our own. We do not have daylight savings time. Probably more productive without the live distraction. Probably, yep. Alrighty. 1 Peter 2:9. I believe you're... no, I'm not. I'm in Arizona. We're a totally different time zone. We're actually Mountain Standard. MST. But since we're Arizona, we're different. We're the same as California currently, but in the fall, we're an hour behind. Or sorry, ahead. But we always stay the same. Our time does not change. So, like, no matter if it's daylight savings time or not, doesn't matter for us. Arizona does not change. Hawaii doesn't change, I think. What's up? What's up, Mama? I don't have anything in my pocket. And there used to be part of another state that used to not, but I don't know if they changed that or not. There was like a third of a state or a quarter of a state that was like no daylight savings times. It was weird. GMT's the next one over for me. That would be like Texas, I think, is GMT, I think. Or is New Mexico? No, New Mexico's Mountain Standard, I think. I forget. Well, I can't remember. Let's see here. After my dad can fix his stuff up, we might move to Arizona. It says Arizona is in GMT 7 zone. Not sure. Let me check real quick. See if I can figure this out. What time zone is Arizona in? Mountain Standard Time. Which I guess, yeah, is GMT. I didn't realize that. You're right. I thought it was MST. Because it's called Mountain Standard, so why do they say GMT? Doesn't make any sense. Is Arizona in PST or MST right now? It's always the same. Well, this is Mountain Standard Time / MST. That's weird. The Navajo Nation in the Northeast does not observe DST, Daylight Savings Time, which our whole state doesn't, but anywho. See, it's 11:05 for me right now, and I got to be out the door at 7 a.m. Wow. What's up, DH? If I got to go to bed, it's not going to clock. My mom's told me to go to bed. Okay, see ya. Thanks for coming by, Mr. Grunwald, my near kin. It's called MST, but generally time zone is GMT, which doesn't make any sense. What does GMT stand for? I mean, MST is Mountain Standard Time. But I guess ours is called GMT because it's not the normal MST, I guess. What are you doing here? We're out on the porch talking, and I'm studying for a sermon while we're talking, and about this, that, and the other. All sorts of stuff. But that's probably what GMT stands for, because it's a specific Mountain Standard Time. It's not their normal. What's up, Repo? Thinking of going to Gay Pride this year. If you want to come, just give me a shout out. No, I would not want to go there, unfortunately for you. Fortunately for me. Because there's a lot of junk in those. Just saying. Hopefully I'm not annoying you when I keep texting and your stream coming here every day because you're my favorite. Of course not. It means Greenwich meantime. I'm back in Arizona. You're in Arizona as well? I am. I'm in Arizona. Oh, I'm in Arizona. I live there. Live here. Sorry. What was the last thought? Oh, what did we miss? I'm in California, but I'm here in Arizona. Canela again? Chanela. For all this AI, the productive text Grammarly and all that just makes it worse. Yep. When I was in German school today, someone kept on saying tartar sauce instead of tartar sauce. Gay pride, not for everyone, I guess, but I think if you give it a go, you come back a different man. The Bible says that there was male and female. That's all. Two genders, male and female. Canela, you can't come out. That's my doggy scratching the door.
You still can't come out. The donkeys are right there. You gotta wait.
All right, here. I'd have to put soap in my eyes to wash out the filth that I see at those places. Just saying how it is. People walking around with no clothes on? That's disgusting. Children are all on the streets? What an example that is. Not.
What do you want, donkeys? Huh? What do you want?
Let's see here. It was Adam and Steve. Nope, it wasn't. It was Adam and Eve. They need to bring back raves from like 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. when they won't parade everywhere in the public. It worked in the 90s. They had their gay rooms or whatever. And they can just say, come to a rave. Yeah, instead of forcing on us to have to endure that. They're the minority and they're wanting to force their way of life on us. Instead of, hey, if you want to come, you can. Versus, we're having it, and if you're in the area, that's your own problem. Right?
That's your own problem, mate.
Let's see here. Can you pin my next comment, like and subscribe if you enjoy this live for more? Well, I'll probably actually shut off the live soon. Been on an hour and 13 minutes.
going on in the sermon you're writing? What part are you on?
Well, there's a story that I was thinking about implementing. Possibly. It's the idea of, is Jesus just a guest in your house, or is he the owner of your house? As in your spiritual life in general. Anyways. Oh, a sermon's what I'm writing out. That's what I'm writing. Let's see here. I had some more thoughts on here that I'll have to bring in. Anyways. Have to implement some of my other thoughts into it. You plan on leaving now? Okay, go ahead. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate you. Oh, let's see here. Excuse me. I'll come back tomorrow. We'll see how tomorrow's live goes. Hopefully I can have one. It depends. I might have some family stuff going because my aunt's, she's out of the hospital now, staying at my cousin's place, which is her son, until she passes. She's just going to make her comfortable. She has terminal stage 4 cancer throughout her whole body. Just rapidly, all of a sudden was there. Yep. It is. I'm not making it out to be a sin. I'm calling it for what the Bible calls it. Sin. Anyways. What God's word, what God himself says. Anyways. Probably gonna shut the live down. Man, I'm tired. But each their own. You can believe what you want to believe, so it's up to you. That's the freedom we have here in America. It's a blessing that we take for granted too often. That we can decide to believe in God, we can decide to believe in Allah, we can decide to believe in ourselves and do what we want to do. That's the freedom we have in America, and I bless the Lord for that. But too often we take it for granted. Take it for granted. Yep. Let's see, where's the one I have on here about a guest? There it is. What's up, girls? Hey. The two donkeys are over here being funny, are we? Being funny, huh? Hey, Jerome, have a good night. See you, Aaron. All right, y'all, appreciate you coming to our channel tonight, hanging out with us, and giving us some different content and conversations than normal. I don't know if it was the title I had or the background or what. Appreciate you coming in. You have a blessed day. And if you're going to church tomorrow, may you be encouraged to keep putting one foot ahead of the other in the strength of God and to be faithful where he has you. And when he tells you to move, move. When he tells you to stop, stop. When he tells you to change this, that, or the other in your life, that is for your good. And he wants the best for you. And heed to his voice, and he'll be there for you. Appreciate y'all. You have a blessed day, blessed night. Blessed rest of your lives. And remember, through Jesus Christ is the way to salvation. By him there is no other name whereby we must be saved. Appreciate you all. Have a good one. See you tomorrow, Lord willing. Till next time, folks.